I think for me, sort of before I came to visit, it was the strong Anglo-Catholic tradition. And once I actually came for the visit, I think it was the sense of welcome and community and the diversity of voices that felt very welcome here.
Yeah, for me as well, it was absolutely the community. Like, I was made to feel very welcome as a spouse, and you know, being invited for all the meals as well, and being able to eat in college sort of really helps you not feel isolated as a spouse. Obviously, moving across the country, it's really great. Everyone's very friendly.
Yes, I'd say in many ways it exceeded them in the sense of sort of obviously not living in college. I think it can sometimes, I worried it might feel as though we were sort of outside the community, but I think in terms of how welcome we felt being a part of college life, it exceeded my expectations. And I think there's a lot more work than I thought there'd be, but yeah, overall, yeah, it exceeded my expectations. Kind of work. I suppose in a way it's sort of formation for ministry, is trying to find that work-life balance, and I think the college very much prepares you for sort of how you are going to do that in your own ministry.
I think for you it's really helped set up sort of regular prayer too, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think in a way sort of holding to the morning and evening offices every day can sometimes be a challenge, but I think is, again, one of those things that's going to help you through ministry and sort of form you as a priest. Yeah, I think just sort of building on what I said before, I think the regular pattern of prayer is something I've always struggled with prior to coming here. So I think establishing that in the 2 years I am here, once I move on to curacy and a priesthood, is going to be massively helpful. And I think sort of being at university before this, I mean, basically sort of do about an hour of work a day and then nothing really for the rest of the day. Whereas here, it's sort of between sort of morning and evening prayer, you've got college obligations, work obligations, and I think it really is going to help me in the future, sort of striking that balance between everything.
You've been saying, haven't you, you think you'll go into curacy sort of prepared and not have that real overwhelmedness, because it is a lot here, but it's a good a lot. It really makes you, you're not going to go into curacy arms flailing, not having a clue, you know, you really sets you up.
Yeah. I would say yes, but also I struggle to answer that question, having only been here for a few months. But I think once I sort of participate more in the spiritual direction, I can definitely see them being a source of encouragement.
I mean, I think again that's the brethren in a sense, because although it's sort of ever changing in that way, they do sort of keep
yes, but it provides a sort of constant sense of sort of stability and spirituality. Sort of the students here change every sort of 2 to 3 years, but they're a sort of constant, and I think it very much helps to sort of foster an immediate sense of community.
Yeah, I think it really is the community here that's so unique, how interwoven they all are, and
I think probably it would be the very, again, sound like a broken record, I think it would be the very regular pattern of prayer, and I think sort of doing the morning and evening offices every day, having mass every day, and that kind of reliance on prayer and sacrament, I think I can see being sort of most helpful in future ministry. Despite the fact that Murfield is a college in the Anglo-Catholic tradition, I think it's important to recognise that the Church of England as a whole is a very diverse body. And I think despite being sort of in the Anglo-Catholic tradition, there are people of many traditions here, whether it be sort of more middle of the road, evangelical, charismatic. I think the diversity of the community is really helpful in formation.
Absolutely.
Good food, good company, good prayer. Being here as a married couple is kind of what you make of it. And I think sort of not living in college, you have to sort of, I suppose you're coming into college from the outside, but I think once you get into the regular rhythm and routine of sort of coming in for meals and coming in to see people, you very quickly feel just as much part of the community as anyone who actually lives in college itself.
And even the meals are sort of really good for me, so obviously the days can be quite long for him, especially if he's in his office here, which you get as a married student. It's just sort of a way to like reconnect in the day sort of thing. It's really valuable to me.